Hey, this is Tyres. Welcome to Barbecue 101. Today is going to be a little bit special. A special request came in to do something a little bit special. So today we're going to be cooking some portobello mushrooms. And since today is Vegetable Tuesday, or we call it No Meat Tuesday, we're going to do nothing but grill vegetables. Now, a lot of people don't do this because they find it difficult, it's hard, and they don't know how to do it. We're going to show you how simple it is. So I have done some prep. We're going to be cooking zucchini, green peppers. These are Vidalia onions. They are the sweet Georgia Vidalias. Some red onion, squash, and the portobello mushrooms. So the way I like to do this is, and I've already prepped everything here, the mushrooms are ready. Okay, you don't really have to do anything to them other than wash them. Now, you need to wash these. You just can't take them out of the package and put them on the grill. Au naturel. You need to wash this. Mushrooms are grown from spores, and a lot of mushrooms are grown in manure. Now think about that. You want to wash the mushrooms. I have thoroughly washed these, and they are being prepped. Now, I can slice these, but we're going to try to do this as a special thing because we want this to be whole. It's going to be just like eating an entire hamburger with the mushroom. Okay, so the mushroom is going to take the place of hamburger, if you will. And then the other vegetables will be the things you're going to add to your sandwich. So we've got some hoagie buns we're going to be using here. And I'm going to cut some of this up. The key to this is very simple. You want to cut these very thick. These are onion steaks, okay? Now, the shape is not important. They don't have to be exactly perfect. But we want to keep these in steak form because they will cook better if we do it that way. So, let me show you how I cut some of these up. Look how thick I'm going to do this. You want to cut these thick. The thicker you cut them, then they will stay together and they will cook like a steak. Okay, so again, onion steaks, if you will. It's okay if they come apart. We can take them apart, and we'll show you that when we get to the grill. The red onion, same thing. Want to cut this thick, just like you're doing a steak. Okay, thick. The green peppers, same way. Now I've already prepped this a little bit, just to save some time. And this comes from trial and error. How thick that is? It's real thick. Okay. Now, the zucchini, let's go with the yellow squash. Same thing. Kind of like he's a little bit thicker. You're going to take my word for this. Imagine us on the grill using these, my favorite utensil on the grill, salad tongs. I can pick those up. Okay? Those are really easy to put in the bowl and to flip on the grill. Bowl's filling up. It's going to be a lot of vegetables for us to be able to eat. So, zucchini, same way. And that's a lot of zucchini. We may not even need that one. So, the mushroom, I'm going to put on this large tray. And what it gets is simply this. It gets the often duplicated, but never imitated, to perfection, Baby Boy's barbecue sauce. So we're going to put barbecue sauce all over the mushrooms, and that's all we're going to add to that. Okay, now there's other ways to do this. You can add, as I like to use, Italian dressing. That gives you a different flavor. But the barbecue mushrooms are phenomenal. So all you're going to do is simply drizzle some of the barbecue sauce over the mushroom. And on the other side, all we're going to do is simply flip it. Fantastic. And some barbecue sauce on the other side. Now, on the vegetables, they're going to get a drenching of one of our favorite seasonings. This is my go-to black pepper, coarse black pepper, salt, and garlic. And that's all. We're going to hit it with that. And then we're going to toss it with Italian seasoning. Now, I know people, I got a good friend, he doesn't like the taste of olive oil. I'm right there with you. There's some things I will use olive oil on, but people use olive oil on the vegetables because they think that's the only way you can cook them. You've got to try Italian dressing. Now, the brand is not important. Yes, the better the brand, the better results you're going to get and more flavor it's going to be for you. To me, I like the Standby Food Line brand, and it's just a matter of just drizzling over the top. And I'll add a little more when I put these onto the grill. And that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go out to the grill. The grill's already hot. It's already prepped. And we're going to put these on the grill. And what I tend to do is to put all the vegetables together. So you put all the squash together, all the zucchini together, all the pepper together, so they will cook the same. If you try to mix them up, they're going to cook differently and faster and slower. And you're going to be out there on the grill working yourself to death trying to make this happen. So you got to kind of do this in stages. Put them all the same together. The last thing we're going to put on the grill will be the mushrooms, because the mushrooms will not take that long to cook. There is one thing I will show y'all and tell y'all about. When you cook the mushrooms on the grill, you want to add a little vinegar to it. You just hit them with little vinegar splits, and all it's going to do is make them cook faster. They're going to saute on the grill. They're going to steam. It's basically what we're going to do to them. Okay? So we're going to show you how to do that, and we're coming back in just a minute. Okay, so we have started putting the vegetables on the grill. And again, I'm using my tongs. That way I don't burn myself. It's just easy to finesse these that way. There is some of the onion. I'm trying to move as fast as I can because it's not going to cook as good with the hood up. And as y'all know, my slogan is, if you're looking, you're not cooking. We want this to cook. I'm going to get these on here as fast as I can. Onion steaks. Makes it easier to pick them up too, and you don't have as much mess. And yeah, we're running out of room. That's a good problem to have. Running out of room. One more. Last one. Now, I've got a great bowl here full of the seasoning, and all I gotta do is use this as a drench. Any ones that need any extra. We're getting some steaming out of this, exactly what you want to see. Okay, and they're cooking. Now, one thing you can do, if they don't cook the way you want them to, you can simply take and separate them. They'll start to cook, and I'll separate these, and I'll be able to take this out, and I can make them cook faster. But it's okay to have them there together. So, again, I'm on medium heat. Vegetables need to be hot. You want them to sear. You want to get those char lines across them. And all we're doing is sauteing these vegetables. They're going to loosen up. They're going to start to sweat. And they're going to render down. They're going to get very limber and very loose. And then we're going to put them right back in this bowl. We got them out of it. And we're going to put more of the vinegar, the Italian dressing. We're back on top of them. And we're going to add some more flavor to it. So we want flavor. This whole thing's about flavor. There's no meat. All vegetable. So this is 100% a vegetable meal. Okay? All right. I'm going right back. Okay, so, as I like to call this is the turn. So all I'm doing is turn the vegetables. So it's halfway cooked on one side. We turn it on the other side and let it cook. Again, this is the turn. So all we simply do, that's the great thing about using these tongs, I don't have to burn myself. I can get in there and I can get everything. Look at that. That's exactly what you want. That is the onions sweating. And anyone needs any more, I can add a little more of the dressing. We want them to sweat. That dressing helps them to cook and to render down. There's some green pepper right there. Oh, that's some char right there. That looks good. And we don't have any escapes. We don't have anything going and falling into the grates, which is good. Look at the color change. Color's turning like a pale looking green, which is exactly what we want. Remember when I said I can take some of these off if I need to? And they just kind of be like onion rings after that, okay? So I can take them off. I can leave them on there whole, but they will cook faster if I separate them like this. Some are cooking faster, some are cooking a little bit slower. So at the turn, I'm going to simply lower the hood. We're going to let them cook and sweat, and they're going to be done here, and then we'll go to our mushrooms. So I'm going to take a few of these off. Everybody likes their onions a little bit differently. Some people like them well done. Some people just like them sweated. Some people like them, with a lot of char on them. I just like my onions done. You learn, as you learn your grill, there's always hot spots, as we talked about before. It seems to be cooking a little bit hotter in the back than it is in the front, so I'm moving these to the back. Oop. Great thing about tongs, you can save them. Now, you can hit these with barbecue sauce if you like. That's not the purpose of this. This exercise is simply to sweat these and to grill these up, and the barbecue sauce goes on the mushrooms. Okay, hit this with a little of the dressing. Remember, it's still hot. Take it inside. We're going to cover the aluminum foil. The heat's going to stay inside. It's going to keep cooking and keep sweating down. Okay, so the mushrooms are going to go on. We got the grill hot again. What we're going to do is we have coated them with a little of the barbecue sauce with mushrooms. You want to kind of hit this with a little bit of vinegar because we want them to sweat. Let's see if we can take it, turn them all these over. And we're going to hit them with a little barbecue sauce on this side. it's okay to hit them with a little seasoning. Okay, you don't have to put seasoning on every one. You want to add a little vinegar. Helps with the sweating process. The back of this grill is the hottest, so we're going to put this in the back. If you can hear that, you hear that sear going on there. And what we're going to do is just let that sweat. So we're going to let that cook a little bit. They're going to start to get very loose, and they'll get flimsy. And then that's the great thing about using the tongs. That way we can just simply grab them and flip them over. And we'll add some more barbecue sauce to it, and we'll add a little more vinegar. And all we're doing is sweating. That's all we're doing. You can do this in the oven, in the stove with a frying pan. Same thing. Better on the grill because you get that convection cooking going on underneath this hood. You gotta let them cook. You don't want to keep looking at them because it'll take twice as long for them to cook. So this is the sweating process. This is part how you do mushrooms, and we'll come back and we'll show you the turn. These have been cooking, and these are ready to come off. Exactly where we want those to look. Fantastic. We're going to go inside and we're going to build our sandwich. Okay. So our buns are in here, and we're going to let them heat up for just a little bit. I like my buns to be a little bit moist when I build a sandwich. So, I'm going to take a bun, and these buns are already separated. Now, here, in my house, we refer to this as the essence of life. You can't have a good sandwich without mayo. And those of you who don't like mayo, I don't know what to say to you. Good luck. We like mayo. I like a lot of mayo on my sandwich. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take the mushroom, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this mushroom in half to get this on the bun, because these are narrow buns. Just like that. We covered up our grilled vegetables with aluminum foil, and they are still hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find the kind of onions that I like, that I have sweated, and I'm going to put them on my sandwich like that. I'm going to get some squash, some zucchini. Let's find a good zucchini. There we go. And if you want some extra on there, you want some onion. Look at the color. The onions have turned pink where they've been sweating. Okay, and that right there looks pretty good. So then, we're going to put this on top. I'm going to turn this over. Oop, here we go. All right. Okay. We're going to put one of my all-time favorites to go along with this. This is the Amish potato salad. To me, this tastes the way potato salad is supposed to taste. Okay? You may not like potato salad, but I'm a big fan. Okay. We'll just leave that there. And got to have something to go along with it. My signature drink of choice is what we call an Arnold Palmer. which is half sweet tea and lemonade to go along with it. And that's dinner. Now, you're going to want to see me eat this. This is going to be messy. The messier the better. And here we go. It's already starting to slide. That's good. That is good. An all vegetable meal on a Meatless Tuesday here in Medellin, BBQ 101. You cannot imagine how good this tastes. The mushroom is just like having a hamburger. It is that good. I want to remind everybody, we appreciate those who have been watching, and they are liking and subscribing. So down below, hit the subscribe button. We need your help. This will only grow if you subscribe. It'll automatically tell you when we put out new videos. They're coming out every single Saturday. And this one will be out, and you're watching it, obviously. You need to like and subscribe at the bottom. There are buttons at the bottom. Now, I need for you to tell your friends. Tell everybody you know. Hey, you've seen that guy on Medellin? It's BBQ 101. It's a pretty good show. You need to watch that. We do different things, and we want more people to watch. The more you watch and subscribe, the more you're just helping us out, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching.